I'm all dressed. I'm headed out to a vineyard. It's sunny now, it's windy, but I have a sunny day now. The other 2 days were a little overcast, but it's been great. Let's go. This is my porch. There's the marina over there. It's so pretty. Maybe I'll go shoot that. I'm supposed to be out the door. But here's my beautiful room here. Let's go. Sans bacon. Whew, it's chilly. I'm wearing sandals, but it is breezy. Sun is setting. It's so nice. I'm headed in. I have some snacks. I have my wine. I don't know if I'm gonna open this wine though tonight. It's really tasty, so I don't know. I haven't decided. Had a yummy dinner. I forgot I have to drop this off. I'm gonna run my breakfast order over to the office. I have to drop it into a basket. I'm just getting scrambled eggs with cheddar, English muffin, butter, some fruit, and my coffee. Oh, I'm in room 10. I didn't want to put that in here. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to open it tonight, but I tried it, a sip of it while I was at the vineyard. I couldn't really drink because I was by myself, but I made a new friend while I was there, and she got me a glass of the Pinot Noir, which I liked better than the Merlot that I had. And I was hesitant to try this, but it's tasty. Should I save it? Should I wait? No, she's off. I'm gonna clean my face. I did not bring my Dove. It's a hurting feeling. So far, I'm not itchy, but I have this Cetaphil. I went into the dermatologist for something recently, and I saw this and I grabbed it. So, ooh, my goodness, it's a lot less thick than I thought it would be. Let's see. It smells like baby powder. It says to just rub it on. Rub it on my face. Let's see. Ooh, my makeup's already coming off. It smells so nice. Lip gloss. What am I gonna do with this when I can't wear this anymore? I mentioned this in one of my last videos. It's the Sunbake by Revlon. It's so pretty. You can see it. So pretty. All natural. You don't need any liner for it. I'm gonna put a little bit of the lotion that is just here at the counter, which is this Ritual of Karma. I don't even know what this is, but I'm about to see what it does because I've been using it and it's been okay. Okay. Sun is set. Got my fire going. It's quiet. Turn the light on near the bed. Doesn't that just look so inviting? I'm really considering pulling this chair right over to the fireplace like I did last night and just, it's tough because I want this window open. I love dusk. Is that considered dusk? Just after sunset or just before? Anyway, it looks so pretty. I'm leaving it open. But that's so nice. Today was so fun. I stayed in bed late. I woke up late. Well, actually, I woke up at about 8:30. My food came at about 9. And then I slow rolled it. Went over to the Vineyard, checked that out, listened to a little bit of music, made a new friend. I tried 2 different types of wine. I wasn't crazy about them, and I was about to leave. And probably about an hour before I was getting ready to leave, I started chatting with a girl there named Danielle. Hey, boo! Made a new friend, and she had, she got up to go get more wine, and then she offered me a glass, and I was like, no, it's okay. She was like, let me grab you a wine. And so sweet, she came back with wine and a glass for me to take for Mother's Day. So thoughtful. So thanks again, Danielle. And she was drinking the Pinot Noir, and I started to, because normally I go with the Cabs, or I go with the Pinot Noir, or like a white, like a Pinot Grigio if they have it. Didn't even try the Pinot Noir just because I was reading the description and it said something. It didn't really speak to me, because when it comes to reds, I like oak, deep dark cherries, like overripe cherries, smoky, vanilla, chocolate, full bodied. And the way that this one was described, I didn't think it would be something I'd be interested in. But then when Danielle came back with the wine, I tried it and I was like, ooh, this one's good. Which one is this? And she said it's the Pinot Noir. So that's what I ended up buying. Hey, Editing Ree here. So really quickly, this Vineyard is a no-go, and it started in the parking lot. A guy who turned out to be the owner, I believe, I thought at the time was a parking attendant. He was kind of rude, and he like yelled and like hit my car like, hey! I was scared the living bejesus out of me, first of all, because I see someone standing in a road that's just, it was a bad experience. So I'm like, whatever. At the time, I thought it was the parking attendant. Thought maybe he was having a bad day. So I just chalked it up to him having a bad day. And I went about my business. I parked. So I got inside the tasting room. As I walked through, everything looked really pretty. They had a guy there, I guess, who performs there frequently. He sounded really nice. The mood was nice. So I just kind of walked around to get a feel for the space. I checked out the tasting room. I went upstairs. They had a really nice balcony that overlooked the rest of the tasting room, which where a lot of people were sitting and watching the performer. I then went back outside, just kind of explored the grounds a little bit, and then I came inside for a tasting. While at the bar, the bartender was kind of rude. He kind of left me standing there and waiting, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then she started chatting with this woman, and I was like, uh-oh, like, I think I made a mistake coming here, because I had driven like 40 minutes to an hour. I think it was 40. Was it 40 minutes? I can't remember. I have to double check now. It's been more than a month at this point, almost 2 months. So anyway, I get there and I was like, you know what? So I told myself, whatever, I'm going to do a tasting and then I'm going to leave. So the bartender came over and I said, hi, may I see a tasting menu? We don't do tastings here. I was like, yipes, okay, you know. I was like, okay, well, let me take a look at what you have. So I just thought in my mind, I would pick 2 wines, have a taste, and then just leave, because I was not feeling this place at that point. So I looked at the list. I chose a Merlot and I chose a Chardonnay. The Chardonnay was water. The Merlot was kind of poor. And the funny thing is I decided on the Merlot because Merlot is a sure bet, right? And I'm always open to trying Merlots in various places. So this one was local. It's close to me. I'm like, if I love it, I can always go back and get more. Let me try the Merlot. I'm usually a Pinot Noir, Cabernet kind of girl. So I tried the Merlot and it was meh. So I was like, okay, I won't be buying that. And then I left my Chardonnay sitting there because I had only planned to drink one wine since I was driving. So I take my glass of red, I perch up by the fireplace because it was still chilly at this point on the East Coast. So I sat down by the fireplace. I ended up chatting with a really nice family that were there. It was a mom and her 2 kids, adult children. And the daughter and I hit it off. We were just chatting and chatting. We were both talking about our love of travel, etc. So at one point, the girl, Danielle, wanted to get up and go get herself another glass of wine. And she said, would you like something? I said, no, thank you. I'm actually driving. So she went to the bar and she came back and she was still holding 2 glasses of wine. She had gotten me a glass of wine anyway. She had gotten me the Pinot Noir. And I wanted to try the Pinot Noir, but I didn't want to buy 2 glasses of wine that I wasn't going to drink. So I just figured Merlot would be the safer bet. So I tried the Pinot Noir and it was actually delicious. And I was like, sweet, I can just buy myself a Pinot Noir to go and I'll just keep the little glass as a keepsake. So as I'm leaving, I go to the bar to get my card and settle up my tab. And someone behind me, I guess, had heard, I don't know how this person started talking to me about travel. I think the girl had mentioned my photography to someone, and the person and I started talking about Italy. The bartender overheard us talking about Italy and travel, and she started asking me questions. She became really nice after that. I don't know why, but she really wanted to chat, and she's like bringing up my stuff, and she's like, oh, I saw you purchased 2 glasses of wine. I didn't know you were gonna just try it and not drink it. I was like, yeah, I'm driving, so my plan was to just try a few and then just buy whatever I like to have later. Oh, okay, well, don't worry about it. You didn't even drink any of it. I'll just take that off your bill. And I was like, thank you so much. So she took it off the bill. And I said, turns out I really love the Pinot Noir. I would like to get a bottle of that. So I got a bottle of the Pinot Noir and I left. And I got to the room at the end of the night. I was kind of tired. I'm like, do I want anything? Should I open this bottle? So I was like, nah. I get home a few days later, open the wine, and it tasted spoiled or like over fermented or something. The best way for me to describe it is like fingernail polish remover. It was really bad. So I was like, oh no, I just spent, $35 on a bottle of wine I can't drink. And I'm not gonna drive more than 2 hours to return it. So I called them up. No one got back to me. I sent an email. No one's gotten back to me. All of this is to say it wasn't a good experience. So avoid this vineyard. Just do yourself a favor. Don't go. Anyway, my trip has been lovely. I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day if you're a mom, or you had a great weekend if you're not a mom. Either way, hope you had a good weekend.